Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today this is what happens when you tell someone you do not go to a worship house. It goes something like this. Hey Jordan, you ever... Shit, do you go to a worship house? No, I don't. I still believe in God and Jesus. I still love them and I still worship them, but I never went to a worship house. Why is that? Because I don't feel like I would feel welcome there. And I know folks are going to say, "Oh, it's God's house." Well, it might be true that it's God's house, but it's ran by man-like, woman-like beings, and like any men and women, man-like, woman-like beings, they got their own thoughts, feelings, moods, and standards. And maybe my beliefs or my thoughts maybe not feel welcomed with them. You know, yeah, I know how that could be. That some worship houses and some folks are not welcoming of other folks if they don't belong to that arm of Christendom, or if their thoughts or beliefs or takes don't match up with others. You know. Yeah, I mean, you understand, Raquel. I mean, God and Jesus are everywhere. So you don't. So it doesn't mean you have to go to a worship house to love them or to worship them or to onlook them, because you don't have to. No, you don't have to do that. You know, as you know, I am a Christendom, and that I have worship time with many of the WWE women wrestlers, and I guess some other folks are welcomed as well. I know, you see, it gets odd that that I'm having worship time with the women wrestlers who want to be in that kind of a thing, and then I'm out there playing a heel, and there I went and I beat up someone that before that I was talking about the love and forgiveness of God and Jesus with. I know it doesn't. I know it goes. I know it looks like a double standard. No, it doesn't look like a double standard at all, Raquel, because everyone knows that you, Raquel, Gonzalez, you are Victoria Gonzalez, and your ring name was Raquel Gonzalez before you became Raquel Rodriguez, and everyone knows that you're playing a self. Yeah, I'm truly playing. Yes, it's true. I'm playing a self. So, what I want to know is, what arm of Christendom do you belong to? I don't belong to like any arm of Christendom. I am what you would say a non-armed Christendom. Means that I still belong to the same worship, and that I still have the same, main beliefs, and I still believe in God and Jesus, and I still worship them and love them and all, but I don't belong to any arm of Christendom. And I know there's some folks out there that might not believe that you can be Christendom and not belong to any kind of arm or offshoot or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I guess that's true. So, yeah, that's how it kind of goes. And that's if you happen to be with someone who's understanding, you know, because some folks need not be understanding about why you don't go to a Christian worship house, or why you may not feel well or not feel welcomed at a Christian worship house. And many folks will say, "Oh, well, it's God's house." That's true. But it's owned and ran by man-like, woman-like beings who have their own thoughts and beliefs. and takes like anyone, and that your thoughts or beliefs or takes may not be welcomed or onlooked or even open-minded. They might not be onlooking of your take, thoughts, or beliefs if it doesn't match up with theirs, and it may not be welcoming of, newcomers. And you would think they should, but not everyone believes or behaves the way that their worship says they should think or behave. Give this film a like, play and share list it, and I'll see you later.